Hi, I'm Sharon.
Hi, I am Rich, better known as Yarn Boy.
Yeah, welcome everybody. We missed recording last week because Rich was sick. Poor baby. Oh my god. The poor guy.
Stomach virus.
Oh, not good.
In other words, condemned to the bathroom for a day.
Yeah, well, at the risk of TMI, when I get a stomach virus, things come up. When you get a stomach virus, things go the other way.
Well, I'd rather have it that way than coming up.
Oh, so would I. But I get it. Yeah, I'm a puker. There's no other way I just am, right? I'm a puker. Oh my god, he's so cute. I can't even stand it.
This is Jamie.
The reason we have Jamie on today.
She's weenie.
Oh, will you guys?
Sharon didn't want me. Don't show his weenie. Why? It's a male dog. And he's got a weenie. Hi there, weenie.
You can't see it.
We all have weenies, in case you haven't noticed.
Well, it's covered with fur, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the
Anyhow, the reason I'm showing Jamie and his weenie is because you guys seem to enjoy watching him on our show, so you're welcome. Oh my god, he's so cute. I can't even stand it. We're having so much fun with him. His housebreaking is going better. We only had one pee accident this week. And that's pretty good considering it's been like below zero every day. And he likes the cold. It doesn't bother him. He likes the snow.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is now he poops. He runs into the bathroom downstairs, actually right behind us, where we often do the same thing. And he just, yeah.
Well, at least he does it in the bathroom.
Yeah.
He knows that's a good room to take a...
Oh my god. Anyway, so he's doing great. Someone, thank you for suggestions. Someone suggested me looking into a belly band for him. I'm not ready for that yet, but it's definitely an option. We'll see. I mean, I'm going to give him a year or so and see if we can get him...
A what?
A belly band.
What does that do?
You tie it around his belly and he wheezes into it. It's like a diaper, basically. But we'll see.
You don't want that. No, baby, no.
I think he's going to be fine. We're training him to ring little potty bells. I talked about that last week. He's doing really well with the potty bells. He doesn't ring them when he has to go, but at least he knows before he goes outside, he rings the bells.
That'd make a good song. Good Christmas song. Potty bells, ding-a-ling-a-ling. Potty bells, ding-a-ling-a-ling. Oh.
Do you ring those potty bells? Oh, you're so cute.
And he's a yarn thief. Vibra thief. Anything he can get his little mouth on.
Well, anything that's on the floor that shouldn't be on the floor, he runs off with. So this morning, so our routine, I get up and I let him out, I feed him, I play with him, and then I have my breakfast and I open the gate from the kitchen into the dining room where I have my workspace and I eat there.
No.
So I let him into the dining room this morning. Within 2 seconds, he had a highlighter. He was chewing on the highlight. I'm like, where does he get... I really... Try not to drop things. I don't know. Our son goes in there too, so who knows. Okay, so I had to get that away from him. Put the highlighter away. 2 seconds more, he has a pen. Now, the last thing I want him to do is chew through a pen on my good rug. That's for sure. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So I use treats to get stuff away from him. And you know I'm talking about you, don't you? So, yeah. So we got the pen away from him. And... yeah, pretty much, I've been knitting with a capital K the last 10 years or more, maybe 11 years. And, when you knit, you let your yarn just fall to your side, it goes on the floor, whatever. I can't do that anymore because the other day I was knitting, my yarn fell down and I didn't think anything of it. And he came in and immediately grabs my ball of yarn and takes off. So it takes me a few minutes. My son and I, ran around trying to get that yarn from him. He's terrible with that. And today, I was taking some photos of some fiber that I want to destash, and oh my gosh, he was running around with that in his mouth.
Oh,
Puppy drool, no extra charge. If you buy my
good.
fiber that I have on my destash page. Anyway.
We took a video of it, but I posted the 2 pictures instead of the video.
I'll pop the video in here.
Yes.
He's so cute though when he
Yeah.
when he has it in his mouth. Oh my god, I'm so bad. He's so cute. He doesn't get away with anything, but he's just so cute. I just want to give him everything. So I think it's time for him to go in his crate while we record.
In this crate?
Yeah, in his crate. Bye.
Okay. Say goodbye.
Bye, baby.
Say goodbye. Goodbye.
Say goodbye to Jamie and his weenie.
Easy. Ooh, weenie.
Try to be discreet. I really do. Honestly, it just doesn't work around here at all. But that's okay. So while Rich is putting Jamie in his crate, I don't want to waste this good recording time. So I want to announce the winner of this beautiful Uru yarn from last week. I asked you guys to leave a comment about what you're going to be knitting in the new year, and I loved reading all of them. Thank you. And the winner of this yarn is Pat Howes. Congratulations, Pat. And she says that we are fun and hugs to Jamie.
And what?
Hugs to Jamie.
Oh, yes. Jamie always gets hugs.
He gets a multitude of hugs constantly. So anyway, Pat, just email me at sharon@knitstyleyarns.com, or you can contact me on Ravelry. My username is Stitch Mistress. Send me your mailing address and I will get this out to you.
Oh, interesting.
I love this color
It
combination.
looks like a Harry Potter color.
It looks a little, except for the pink. I wouldn't have put this color.
Goes well though, the pink.
I love the pink,
Yeah.
gold, and
Pink, gold,
burgundy.
yeah, that's very nice.
It's gorgeous. So this is a sport weight yarn, colorway honey and jam. 75% merino, 20% nylon, 10% silk. It's a sport weight yarn. It's gorgeous. Love it. It would make a beautiful hat. It's really, really nice. Make a nice sockhead hat, I'm thinking. Anywho, so if you would like to win this yarn from Knit Crate kindly sponsors this show. And if you're interested in Knit Crate, you can click my affiliate box down below. It helps pay for shipping of these prizes for me. Thank you so much. And yeah, so make a comment. Tell me if you're going to any fiber festivals this year or fiber events.
Well, everybody's going to fiber events.
Yeah, I'm excited.
From what
I have 2
see
coming
on
up.
Instagram.
Yep. So I'll talk about that in
What
a
do you have
minute.
coming up aside from Vogue and what else?
Vogue in January.
Mm-hmm.
And Edinburgh will be there in March, mid-March. So I'm super excited. I got all my tickets to Edinburgh. I got tickets to the marketplace. I have a class with Jennifer Steingass. I'm going to the talk with Kate Davies on Sunday, which is kind of a fringe event. Must Love Wool, I think.
What day are we going?
We're going
Thursday?
We're going Friday, you and I.
Friday.
Rich will be there Friday. He's only
be
going
there
on Friday.
Me too. Look for me. I'll be there Friday. Oh boy, I can't wait. You have a passport? What's that? You can't get on a plane without it. I don't got one. Well, then I'm gonna have to hide you somewhere.
You're going to have to go in our luggage.
Oh.
You're going to have to go underneath the plane in the hold.
You don't think she'll be able to sneak on in a backpack?
Oh, she probably could.
They're gonna want to question you, you know.
We could. You know what I'm going to do with you?
What? Oh, your security pillow.
I'm using you as a pillow.
We got 2 pillows.
I know. I'm just teasing.
Okay, yes. You'll be there. We know. Yeah. I'll be in the backpack getting a free ride, walking around. Come up and say hello to me. Okay, I'm sure they will. Don't worry about it.
Hugs from Pork Chop.
Yes. I think I might trade you for a good bottle of gin.
But anyway, I'm super excited about Vogue Knitting Live. All I have to do to get there is hop a train. And an hour and 40 minutes later, I'm in Grand Central. So, yeah, the train station's only 10 minutes away from my house. I'm going to be meeting my friend Susan on the train, and I'm also going to be meeting Donna on the train. And we will be shopping at the marketplace in the morning. And I have a lecture scheduled at 12:30. I'm going to blow it off, though, because I'm not going to have enough time to shop otherwise. So I have a class at 2 o'clock, so I'll be shopping from 10 to 2 with a little lunch break in between. Mm-hmm. And then I'm hightailing it out at 5 after my class.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to be home by 8 o'clock.
Are we eating? Are you eating out or?
No, I'm eating home.
What are we eating?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Pizza.
Yeah, pizza's a good choice. Just get pizza. We haven't had pizza in a long time.
No, we haven't had pizza.
Anyway, aside from our dinner plans, I am very excited about Vogue. If you guys see me, please give me a big hug and chat with me. I would love it. I don't mind. There's no formal meetup at Vogue, so just chat and yeah, we'll hang out.
Okay.
For a couple minutes while I'm shopping. So yeah, it'll be really cool. So don't be shy. Say hello. And I'm excited about meeting some of you guys. So I think that's... Oh, one more thing I want to talk about is my sample knitters. So last week I put a little call out on this show for sample knitters. And oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Thank you so very much. I got so many people offering to be sample knitters for me. Probably about 20 people. And I only have 4 projects that I have planned right now. So I picked the 4 people. I've emailed just about all of you. If I haven't sent you an email, send me an email at sharon@knitstylingyarns.com and I'll put you on a waiting list. Make sure you put sample knitting in the subject box, because if you do that, then it'll all go into a smart mailbox I have on my mail catcher and I can keep track of it. So, yeah. So I have 3 things I've sent out already. I have a shawl, a hat, and a sweater sent out to 3 sample knitters. Thank you so very much. I'm super excited about this. And I have everybody else in a list, a waiting list. So we'll see. If something comes up, I will look through your emails and hopefully pick one of you. One thing, I forgot to say this, if you do send me an email, just tell me a little bit about yourself and if you've ever sample knit before, or some examples of your knitting, what you like to knit, what you can knit, what you can't knit. That's very, very helpful in helping me choose who to pick. So thank you so very much. Do you have anything to add or to say?
Well, if you're in Edinburgh, just look for me. I'll be wearing my hat. You can't miss me. I'll be the only fool in there with a Mad Palmer hat.
Yeah, but you know what? It's going to be so hot in there at Edinburgh, you're not going to want to wear that hat.
I'll be naked everywhere else. But...
You'll be naked everywhere else.
Oh, well, I'll wear my hat.
It was cold there last year.
It was cold there last year.
Yeah.
Very cold.
Speaking of being cold.
And it's cold. It's cold everywhere.
It's cold. Although it's going to warm up this week, so I'm super excited about it.
I get rid of the snow, I hope. Ugh.
Oh, I know.
I don't mind snow, but when it turns to 9 below 0 the same night, that's not good.
It is so icy out there. Jamie just skims across the top of it, but when I'm walking him, I'm clomping through the ice, and it's a little rough. So... let's talk about knitting.
Well, I'm going to have my shawl done by the time I go to Edinburgh.
Okay.
I promise.
Okay, well, you haven't been...
I haven't been. Well, I'm taking too much time with Jamie. So annoying.
How about tonight?
I want to play with her.
I know.
I have something. I got to take a label off a sweater.
Okay.
That I want to wear to Edinburgh.
Okay.
I hate when they put those scratchy labels in.
Yeah, I know. You don't like that.
Why can't they just stamp it?
Mm-hmm. All right. So speaking of sweaters...
You're knitting one.
There is an elephant in the room.
Oh, no.
finished a sweater.
Oh, you're wearing your new sweater. That's beautiful.
I love it so much. I can't even tell you.
You had the other one on before, didn't you? Well, you changed.
No, I've had this on all day, honey.
Oh.
Well, they're both gray, to be fair.
And they both have this lovely design.
And they both
on
have
top.
color work. The other color work sweater I have is gold color work. This is red and black. So, this is the Vinterfjell sweater by Ellie of Skeindeer Knits. I love it so very much. My color work came out perfect. I'm very impressed with
Sleeves
myself.
aren't
Feel
long.
it. There's no puckers. Oh my gosh, the sleeves. I had a knit.
Length.
The sleeves are perfect. I had to knit one of them twice because my gauge was off, but I fixed that, and it's so warm. I need 10 more. I love it so very much.
I envy you, really.
Why?
Well, because I couldn't.
You can't wear these.
I can't wear anything that's tight, or anything that's. Everything I own has to be 100%. Like
this probably
shirts like this, or the sweaters I bought are 100% cotton.
I'm saying this has about an inch of positive ease, or maybe half an inch, because I gained a little weight.
I know, and you can wear things tight, which is the way you really should wear things.
Yeah,
everything I wear is best to be baggy.
This.
Or I won't wear it.
Yeah, my bust went from a 35 to a 38, so yeah. So I cast on for a 38, which should have given me like 0 ease. So I'm kind of, no, I think I have some ease in here. And I also added some ease at the bottom. What I did was I didn't shape the waist, like I didn't go in for the waist. But what I did when I got to my hip area, I just flared it out a little bit. I added some increases right here. You probably can't see, but this is like an Amy Herzog trick with the increases not at the sides of the sweater, but sort of toward your belly. And I love how it came out. I love it. I didn't really need to, I don't like to accentuate I'm very hourglassy, and I don't like to accentuate that. So like I said, I didn't do any tucking at the waist. Just I made my hips a little bigger because my hips are bigger than the boobage area. So
I think they're great.
I know. That's fine. So anyway,
I'm an ass man, by the way. Now.
oh my God.
If you have a nice ass,
Boy, this is the show for too much information.
Oh, I'm sorry
honestly.
if the little children watching. I'm a hiney man.
Oh my God.
All right, let's move on with the show.
Anyway, so it's knit. This sweater was knit out of Roma Phenol PT2, which is a fingering to sport weight woolly wool, very woolen spun, which I've decided I absolutely love working with. So it's fabulous. I used a size 4 for the color work and for the sleeves, and a size 3 for the body, US size. So needle. And that's it. Super excited. Love it. I'm living in this. Just so you know. I will be living in this. It's so warm. Oh my gosh. I was warm all day. And I'm always cold, so it's great.
Oh, it's fine. Mm-hmm. Hey, we complained all summer about the heat, so we can't complain about the cold.
I have not complained about the cold at all.
I mean, I don't like when it goes to 9 degrees below zero, but how long does it stay there?
Yeah.
I mean, where it goes to 90, it stays there.
I also have another finished object.
It's finished? Well, I mean, it's yarn.
It's yarn I made.
Oh. Well, I figured you made it if it's finished.
So this is a finished skein of yarn that I spun on, thank you, on my matchless spinning wheel. Isn't it soft?
Mm.
So, what this was
Did you dye the colors?
I did not dye this.
Oh.
This is Into the World. All of these colors are Into the World. And what it is, when Into the World is at a show, they sell bags of samples, little bags of 7-gram minis. And I bought 2 bags, and I spun each bag, and then I applied them together. So this is so many colors. It's like,
colors.
I know, aren't they gorgeous?
Like, wow.
So it's just so many colors together. So it's just random. In fact, I didn't even look. I just stuck my hand in the bag and spun it. So I spun these from the fold, which means that I folded over the fiber and spun it like, it's hard to explain if you're not a spinner. But what that does is it puts air into your singles, and so it's a more lofty yarn, like a woolen spun, like I knit this sweater with. The only thing is, it's super inconsistent because I'm not really great at spinning from the fold.
What are you going to do with it? What are you knitting with it?
I'm going to tell you in a second.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're keeping me in suspense.
I am. So I think this would make a gorgeous night shift shawl by Andrea Mowry.
A shawl. You can always use one.
Always.
Always.
And
in case they extend the year to 380 days.
This is almost 400 yards-ish of about a DK. And it'll work. It'll work for the shawl. The only thing is I need another 500 yards. So what I'm thinking, with the night shift, you just keep alternating colors. But I'm thinking I'm just going to use this entire skein and just use that for the color work color. So you have a main color and then your color work color. This will be the little pops in the shawl. But I have to now spin the background color, and I'm thinking I have some brown and gray yarn, or brown and gray top, that I'll probably spin for that. The only thing is, I've decided I don't want to spin it from the fold. And I don't want to spin it as top because I don't like spinning top, and I don't like spinning worsted style. I've decided as a spinner. So I do have a blending board that you bought me for Christmas 2 years ago. So I'm going to make some rolags on that blending board. So that will be a woolen prep so I can spin that long draw, which is how this was spun. So to make a long story short, it's going to be a long time. I probably won't be able to cast this on for months and months because I haven't even gotten upstairs to make the rolags. So anyway, the reason I spun these from the fold was because it's just easy. You just unwrap them and fold them up and do your long draw. But I don't know, it's so inconsistent. I don't really want to spin that anymore. I am destashing a lot of my colored top because I've decided I don't like to spin top. I prefer spinning more natural sheep colors. So I prefer fleeces and things like that because I'm not a big fan of all the striping that goes on. Jenny of Tiny Paper Foxes is the same way. She doesn't like all that striping that you get sometimes when you use hand spun. I'm not a huge fan of it either. So my tastes have changed. So I'm going to be destashing a bunch. Yeah, so I'm going to be destashing it. So not in my store. It's going to be in my Ravelry destash. So if you're interested, you can check that out. It'll be up in the next day or so. Things I'm destashing. So cheap prices. I'm just going to get a pound of fiber together, put a cheap price on it, and take it away.
Is the microphone on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's kind of late to ask that. But,
yeah, it's on.
Okay, so what have we been working on so diligently all week?
I've actually been doing a lot of knitting, obviously. Well, it's
You've
2
been doing
weeks
a
of
lot.
knitting.
Well, yeah, you like to knit, so you might as well
It's
do
my
something.
favorite.
One of those beautiful mittens. Oh.
Okay, so my friend Katrina, hi Katrina, Nellie Knits, we met Katrina and Rob last year at Edinburgh. I had a lovely dinner out with them. We hung out with them, and they're just the most fun, nicest couple, and we're excited about seeing them again this year. We were shopping together at Edinburgh, and we were in Isolde Teague's booth, and we bought some Roma yarn. This is their...
Right back.
It's okay. This is their DK weight yarn. Jamie loves this yarn, by the way. Loves. I could not keep him away from it because it's very sheepy. Honestly, even though it's pretty processed, it's sheepy. Super sheepy. So, anyway, we bought this yarn and we decided we were going to have a knit along. And it took us this long to do it. We started January 1st and we picked a pattern and we were knitting the Kvello Mittens by Ellie Skeindeer Knits. Just be prepared. I'm going to be knitting a lot of her patterns this year because I really like her. I love her aesthetic. I love her patterns.
Did you knit those other gloves too?
What other gloves?
That you wear, the other mittens?
Those were her pattern. Those ones I showed last week.
Yeah.
You'll Not.
You knitted those, right?
Yeah.
This is your second pair.
This is my second pair.
Oh.
I would give them to you, but they don't fit you.
I know. I was going to say, where's my pair?
I have to buy yarn at Vogue for your pair. Your pair's next.
Vogue yarn.
I have to get yarn. So anyway, these are the Kvello mittens, and I love them.
Very nice.
Thank you. They're beautiful. So I have one complete without the thumb, and yesterday I cast on the second one, and it goes quick, honestly. These are so fast. I'm a slow knitter, and I did all this yesterday and this morning. I did a few rounds. It goes really fast once you cast them on. So
You're a slow knitter.
I'm very slow.
I'm a slow knitter.
Well, you're slower than me for sure, but in comparison to some people, like my test knitters, they're fast.
I know some people knit a pair of socks a day.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like insane.
You know, no, I don't think I could do that. I could probably knit a half a sock in a day, but then my hands would be so cramped, I would not be able to function.
Yeah, that's a bad thing.
Yeah, socks.
And I have very bad hands.
And actually, when
Arthritis.
I knit for the enjoyment of feeling the yarn. I don't want to be like rushing through it, so I'm fine with being slow.
Yeah, why rush?
Oh yeah. Okay. My next work in progress is the Vertex Unites Shawl by Stephen West. I've been working on this forever and ever.
No.
And again, I don't care. Because I absolutely love it. This is all Plucky Knitter yarn. Plucky Knitter is going to be at Vogue. Ugh, keep me away from their booth. Okay, isn't it pretty?
Mm.
So I'm on section... I'm on section 4. This pink right here is section 4. I finished this huge section. Isn't this pretty? This speckly yarn. This yarn I got at Edinburgh last year, this speckle. Speaking of my Edinburgh yarn, I've knit a lot of that yarn. This was Edinburgh yarn. This sweater was Edinburgh.
Yeah, you brought a lot home, but you
knit
used it all, yeah.
This is Edinburgh yarn. The You'll Not Knit was not. No, that I bought at the Woolly Thistle. But I've knit a lot of my Edinburgh yarn. So that's really cool.
You had a hell of a stash.
Yeah.
That you brought home.
Yeah. The only thing I haven't touched yet, I got some yarn from La Bien-Aimée to make an exploration station. That's in the queue for this year. But I haven't started that yet because I'm really on a sweater kick, honestly. So.
Well, because it's cold.
Yeah. And I love
sweaters go good, better than in August.
Yep. So I have, after this pink, I have 2 sections left from this beautiful piece, and I'm enjoying every stitch. It's, not gonna lie, it's a lot of garter stitch, and it's not boring. It's just that when I do garter stitch, I just want to garter, knit. I don't want to be, like, it's kind of short. The rows are kind of short, which is kind of annoying because you got to turn it. But it's a fun project, and I am going to love the outcome. I may give it to you.
I'm going to start knitting.
Do you want
again.
it?
What?
This shawl?
I want to knit my own.
Okay. All right. One more thing. I've been doing a lot. Look at everything I've done. I'm so impressed with myself.
Besides, you gave me that little shawl, which I love. I wear it all the time. That one.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Yeah, show it.
That's my favorite shawl. I wear this constantly. Whenever I put a jacket on, this goes on. Because, you know, it's thin. Look at it.
Yeah.
It's not very big, not very thick, not very wide. I love it.
Yeah,
it's great.
It's the Easy by Martina Bem. It's my hand-dyed yarn.
And it's perfect length.
It's a good length for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Great.
It goes with me every
can make
time
you
I wear
another
my
one.
coat.
This is a fun pattern. It's called Easy by Martina Bem. And this is Halloween Horror Night. My very first color, one of my very first colorways. Super fun. Okay, so the last thing I've been working on is a sweater because this came off the needles and I immediately cast on another sweater. And this sweater is the Miranda sweater by Josee Paquin, I think is her name. And I haven't gotten very far. But I'm kind of on like Raglan Island, you know what I mean? When you got to do all those Raglan increases. It's a Raglan. But it's a Raglan. It has this beautiful cable pattern.
No, I was going to say, you have cables on it, not like the one you're wearing.
Yep, there's cables. There's no color work in this one.
No, there's no cables in that one.
There's no color work.
No, no.
There's no color work in this. There's no.
No.
Yeah, these are cables. See the cables? A little bit of cabling.
Yeah, those
there.
are nice.
It's pretty. This yarn that's as big as my head is hand spun. I should have shown you this too. I also finished.
It?
I did spin it. Feel it.
Did?
Isn't it nice?
Oh, yeah.
I spun that.
Wow.
I spun it on my matchless and plied it on my Hanson. And I adore it. And I'm actually thinking I want to start spinning for sweaters from fleeces rather than spinning the colored fiber, the top. I would rather spin woolen prepped fiber for sweaters is really what I want to do with my spinning.
Well, you haven't been spinning because you've been doing so much dyeing.
I've actually started spinning again, obviously, since I finished this.
Oh.
So this is about
With your
5.
hand wheel, your foot wheel upstairs, or?
Yeah, with my spinning wheel.
Okay.
Yeah, haven't you seen me at night?
No, I'm usually down
He's
here,
down
with,
here.
With the dog
With the
sleeping
dog.
on my lap. So I can't get up until you come down.
So, anyway, this is from a fleece. His name was Taja. I got the fleece at Connecticut Sheep and Wool like 4 years ago. Finally finished it. And I have about 1,200 yards. And I have plenty for this beautiful sweater. I may or may not add a hood to it. I'll see. I'll try it on when it's done. And the best thing about this sweater, though,
It's warm.
it's warm.
Warm
Number one.
isn't the word for it.
But
It
wait a-
looks warm already.
It's woolen spun. It's got a lot of air trapped. This is about 500 yards, I'd say. I love it so much. It's very woolly. It's soft though.
Yeah, it is soft.
It's a Romney. I think it's a Yeah, Taja was a Romney sheep. And I had it processed at Morrow Fleece Works in California. And I spun this, and I still have some left, which I may sell or I may dye, maybe, into a solid color and then spin some more, because it's wonderful. I love it very, very much.
Now, will that make a whole sweater?
Not this. I have more upstairs.
Oh, okay.
I have another 3 skeins of it. So,
I would figure that would be important for somebody that's knitting and they want to make a sweater. They have to know how much to buy to make.
oh yeah, you do. But there's formulas.
Oh, okay.
Most patterns tell you. So this pattern actually told me I need about 900 yards for my size, because the best thing about it, didn't even say, it doesn't have sleeves. Well, you can put sleeves on it, but there's a sleeveless option. Well, a cap, like a sleeve down to here. That's the one I'm doing. Because honestly, I don't need sleeves on all of my. I have a sweater that has sleeves to here, and I love it. I just wear a shirt underneath it. So it looks cute like that. So this has no sleeves. The weight of the yarn, it's about an Aran weight, and I'm knitting it on a 7. I'm getting really more of a worsted weight gauge. I'm getting about 20 stitches to the inch. The pattern calls for 18 stitches to the inch. So I'm knitting a bit of a larger size. I think it'll work out fine. So it's a raglan. I can try it on and increase more if I need to. I'm not worried about it. It's lovely. I love it. This is really what I've been concentrating on. I've gotten somewhere, but I just can't wait till it's split for the sleeves. Because then I'll be like done, practically. Just got to do the body. And that is it. That's what I've been working on, except for dyeing.
What were you dyeing all last few days?
I was doing I was dyeing the regular yarn that I dye every week.
Oh, okay.
And I did a custom order, and I did some... I've already started to dye the Advent calendar skeins for next year, and they are beautiful. What I'm doing is, I'm doing a technique where I take one color from the last batch that I dyed and use it in the next batch, so they're going to all coordinate and fade together. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So for example, I might pick gray and then put gray with other colors, and then the next one I'd pick another color from, say, a teal maybe, and then do teal with other color. It's so fun, and they're very pretty so far. I wish I could show you, but I can't. They're a surprise. Okay.
Okay.
I can show you. You want to see them? You want to see my Advent skeins so far? I've done 3.
Yeah, sure.
I'm doing 1 a week, so I'm done by June. And
Advent skeins? What do you mean? From next year
the mini
already?
skeins, yeah, I've started to dye them already.
Whoa.
I want to get...
Talk about early.
I like to be early. Donna and I are early birds.
Oh, okay.
We didn't record last week, so I included my update in the newsletter, and our bag last week sold out. So thank you so much. If you guys are interested in my updates, subscribe to the newsletter, because that's a really good way to know what I dyed for the week. So my update will be tomorrow. I'm going to start recording on Tuesdays this year, so it's before the update. So my updates are every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Some of this is already in the shop from last week, but I haven't shown it to you, so I'll show it to you now. So anyway, this week's bag.
Very nice.
Thank you.
What's it called?
This is called Hearts and Doilies.
Oh. I'll have to say hearts for Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Next month.
It's coming up. So Hearts and Doilies.
Oh.
And I really like the gray skein with the pop of like tealy green and the speckles. I really like it's like a nice neutral, isn't it? I enjoy this. If you see colors that you guys like and you want more than one skein, if you want a sweater's worth, just email me and let me know.
It will be in Edinburgh for St. Patrick's Day, right?
We are leaving on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, so they'll be all the drunks will be sober by the time we get there in the morning.
Okay, so here's a new color. It actually matched the bag for last week, but that sold out. But I do have the color and I love it. This is called Kitty Love. And it's just this beautiful...
Those blues are pretty bright.
Yeah, aren't they gorgeous?
Yeah, they're very nice.
I love it. So it's Kitty Love.
It's like royal blue.
Yeah.
Wow.
And purple and green and pink, and it's got a lot going on in a good way. Yeah, I'm really happy with how these came out. Okay. And this next one, I'm obsessed with it. Obsessed. It actually sold out really quickly, so I did more for this week. This is McGonagall. Harry Potter is still inspiring me. Isn't this a color McGonagall would wear? This beautiful greens and teals.
Yeah, I like the teals.
Deep. I love this color, and those scummy greens and golds. I love it. Love it. Okay. That's in the shop now. You can order that. This is a color from last year that I adore. I'm knitting a shawl out of it in brioche. This is Twilight Princess, which has a lot of these same teals.
Yeah, got a lot of teals in there.
I was very into teal this week.
Yeah, obviously.
Which I love. Teal's one of my favorite colors. So, but this has other colors in it like pinks and purples, whereas this does not have the pink and purple. But this looks really nice together. And it also, somebody ordered a set of these three. Kitty Love, Twilight Princess, and McGonagall. And I think they look great together. Be a nice fade. And I just have one new color that's going to be in the shop this week.
I like that.
I like it too. And that would also look good with these other three. This is Friends and Lovers.
Nice colors.
We're friends and lovers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Friends and Lovers. A nice Valentine's Day color. So it looks nice with, like, you could do Friends and Lovers, Kitty Love, McGonagall, and Twilight Princess. And I think they all look great together. Yeah. So I'm really happy with my dyeing. Sometimes it doesn't all go so well. I actually did a colorway that was ugly. That doesn't happen to me very often. But I was trying for something, you know, and full disclosure, I don't like it. So
What did you do with it?
I'm going to over dye it.
How do you know it was ugly?
Maybe somebody would like it. I don't know. Put a comment down below. You want to see my ugly skeins next week? I'll show them to you. I just don't care. You know, what's ugly to me might
Be
somebody
beautiful
else
to
might
somebody else,
like.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
What's
true.
one man's junk is another man's treasure.
That's
as they
very
say.
true. That's very true. So, yeah, so the update is, again, tomorrow, 8 o'clock p.m. I'll have the bag. I'll have this skein, these skeins in there. I will have McGonagall's already in there, as well as Twilight Princess is already in the shop, so you can go shop for those now. But thank you so very much for checking out the shop. I really, really appreciate it. And, yeah. I'm enjoying getting my winter knitting on. It's something awesome to do in the cold. Have my knitting on my lap. It's amazing. All right, anything else?
No,
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay. So thanks everybody so very much for sticking with us and watching our show.
For watching this
And
podcast.
we will be back, hopefully Tuesday is going to be our new recording day. Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
Hopefully I will have something to show by next Tuesday. Aside
I
from my
hope so.
handsome face.
Of course, that's right.
No, I will show. I'm
Yep.
going to knit this week.
Okay,
I have
good.
to. I have to.
Well,
I
you
have
got
to,
the-
or I'll never have anything done.
I know you.
Jamie, keep him in his crate.
We can put him in his crate. That'll be okay. All right, so it's time to go cook. Have a great week.
Mm-hmm. Knit something beautiful.
And
Cheers.
cheers.
Which I have been cheering all along.
You have. Good for you. Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you.
Okay, let's
Are
go.
you ready?
Ready. Gin and tonic. Oh, this is very good. Have you ever
What
drank
is
this?
it? Oh, aromatic tonic water?
Yes,
Okay.
by Fever Tree. It's really good.
Cool.
Oh. And I tried that ginger ale. That's pretty good ginger ale.
I don't drink anymore. I've talked about this. It bothers my allergies. My allergies have not been great.
Doesn't bother mine.
Yeah.
Same thing to me.
I did have a glass of wine on my birthday, which was last week.
But you sneezed.
I didn't. That was okay. Just Just one glass, though. I can only have one glass. And that's
It was
it.
a good meal.
Yeah, we had a good meal on my
Whoa.
birthday. That was really nice.
It
So,
was really good.
in
Okay.
about 6 months, I can collect Social Security.
You better before it's gone.
That's true.
Before they